This is a very interesting question. It says, in a quiz competition, a student answers n questions correctly and was given n plus 50 naira for each question correctly answered. If you get 600 naira altogether, how many questions did he answer correctly? Now let's take a simple case. Let's say Musa, for instance, answered 10 questions correctly. And if Musa was given 5 naira for each question and you're asked to find how much he got altogether, what would you do? You're going to multiply 5 naira, so that's 5 naira, and that will give you what? 15 naira. So this is what he got altogether. He answered 10 questions and was given 5 naira for each question correctly answered. So let's apply this same process in answering this question. So I'm going to multiply n, which is the number of questions he answered correctly, by how much he was given for each question correctly answered, and that is n plus 50. So that's equal to, the good thing about this question is that we were told how much he was given altogether, that's 600 naira. So I'm going to equate the product of this to 600 naira. Now, let us expand this. N times n is n squared. N times plus 50 is plus 50n, which is equal to 600. Now, this is a quadratic equation. Let's move 600 to the left-hand side, and that gives us plus 50, and then minus 600 is equal to 0. We can factorize this. So let's think of two factors. But before we do that, the coefficient of n squared here is 1. So multiply 1 by that, by this minus 600, you are going to get minus 600. So think of two factors. When you multiply, you get minus 600, and when you add these two factors, you get plus 50. What are they? I think we can pick 60 and minus 10. Just 60 times minus 10 is minus 600. 60 plus minus 10 is 50. So let's use those two factors. So we're going to open two brackets here equal to 0, and then put n. This is n squared, n here and n here. Then those two factors, that's plus 60 and minus 10. So equate n plus 60 to 0. That will be n plus 60 is equal to 0, or n minus 10 is equal to 0. So n is equal to minus 60 if you move 60 to the right hand side, or n is equal to what? Move minus 10, you have 10. Now we cannot use minus 60 because it's a negative number, so we can use 10, which means this student answered 10 questions correctly. Thank you. Share this video and follow for more.